So good morning and welcome to Upper Body Thursday. Let me get the video started. Hey! I'm going to have to get quicker at this and make it a little bit more smoother. That's my plan over the next few weeks. Okay, in the meantime, let's get our plan done for today, which is start by jogging on the spot. Just get ourselves warmed up. I'm hoping that Zoom has managed to get rid of the noise of the rain because it sounds rather loud in here. It's raining very heavily. And some star jumps, some jumping jacks, something to get those big joints moving, get that synovial fluid flowing. Oh, that's it. Nice big movement. And back into jogging on spot. Okay, I'll kick those out. Right, so this morning I'm going to do exercise specifically for our back and our arms. So I'm looking at our back. We're still looking at the lat muscles, so the big ones that go down the back of our back here, allow us to pull things into our body. And then for our arms, we're looking at the bicep, so things that pull things towards our body here. The triceps will push the arm away. So that's going to be three kind of main muscle groups that we're working with. So for the first exercise, we're going to need a set of weights. And we're going to head to the ground for some skull crushers. So down onto our backs. Point our elbows up to the ceiling. The weights or resistance band should be behind our heads. And then we're going to squeeze our triceps to raise the weights over the top of our heads and slowly lower them back down. If there is something that you just can put behind your top of your back and your shoulders just to raise your back slightly, that will make it work a little bit better. It means giving it that slightly bigger range of motion. But it's not necessary. You can do it without. Okay. From there, we're going to stand up with our feet shoulder width apart, and we're going to go into alternating bicep curls. So keeping our elbows pinned into the side of our body. Raise one by squeezing our bicep, and then the other. Going to keep those in constant motion. So as one comes up, the other one goes down. Remembering to squeeze our bicep when we get to the top. And again, the only movement is from the forearms. So the rest of our body and the top of our arm stays still. Okay, from there, we're going to go into our bent over position as we go into some bent over rows. So your arms are levers. You can keep that back nice and straight and protected. We're going to squeeze our lats to raise our arms and slowly drop them back down. So yeah, it's just straight up, squeeze, and then back down. After we've completed that one, we're going to head to somewhere where we can sit down. We're going to do some concentration curls for our arms again. So bring our hand all the way down, our elbow pinned into the side of our knee, and then all the way back up. As we bring it down, get a full extension. As we bring it up, get a big squeeze at the top. I'm going to again do that on both arms. So elbow into the side of the knee, all the way down, and all back up. And then to finish off, we're going to do some seated tricep overhead extensions. So again, pinning the elbows to the side of our heads. We want the weight as far down our back as we can feel it. And we'll drive our arms up to the ceiling by squeezing our triceps and slowly bringing it back down behind us. So again, if you look at the back, we're trying to get as far down our back as we can, drive it up, and then bring it back down. Okay, any questions? No. In which case, we'll head to the ground and we'll start off with 10 skull crushers. Onto our backs. Elbows pointing to the ceiling. Again, squeezing our triceps to raise our arms into the air. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And from there, standing up. As I go into alternating bicep curls. Again, feet shoulder width apart. Arms pinned by our side. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And from there, into our bent over position, as we go into our double arm rows. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Taking a seat as we move into concentration curls. And again, do the weaker of your 2 arms first, and then try and match it with the other arm. So if you fail at 9, just do 9 on the other arm. Although hopefully we've got loading right, and we're just going to do it go all the way through to 10. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, that full extension, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch arms. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, still staying seated. Move into tricep overhead extensions. So pinning our elbows to the side of our heads. Bring the weight as far down our back as we can. We'll start to drive it into the air by squeezing our triceps in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Pop the weights down, have a break, grab a drink. Oh, the noise is deafening in here. I forgot this rain can actually be this loud. Oh. Are you doing okay there?
What did you say, Martin? Is it working? Yeah. Where is everybody?
Summer holidays and all those type of things.
I know, of course.
It's normal that I think we've noticed every year. This time of year gets a little bit quieter. Although a lot of people are doing it on the videos as well, on the recordings, which is good.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah, so it proves it's useful. Speaking of being useful, I think we should get on to set number 2 now.
We do.
Yeah, so back to the ground. Let's go back into skull crushers. Whoa. Okay. Same again, elbows pointing to the ceiling. Weights behind our head. And now we're just going to concentrate 100% on our triceps. Really try and squeeze and fire as many muscle fibers as you can. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, standing up as we move into our alternating bicep curls. So shifting our focus from our triceps to our biceps. Same thing though, I want to try and concentrate on firing as many of those muscle fibers as we can. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. And from there into our bent over position as we go into our bent over rows. Again, shifting our focus to our backs, our lats, so we can squeeze them as much as we can. And then stretch them out as we're putting the arms down straight. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Switching to now sitting down. Let's move back into concentration curls. Again, really concentrating on our bicep. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switching arms. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Moving to our triceps now. So elbows pinned to the sides of our head. We go for tricep overhead extensions in 3, 2, 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, pop the weights down. Have a break. Have a drink. Pop the timer on. There we are. Have you been watching much of the Olympics?
Sorry?
Have you been watching much of the Olympics?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Always inspiring, isn't it?
It is. It is. It's crazy, but you know, it's Holland is always like, oh, we're gonna win more medals than this time, and I said this time.
Yep.
And guess
And
what? That's what's happening. You know, and we
yeah,
had so much luck the last few times. You know, and this time second on so small sizes, and you know, it can go that way. And with the rolling, it was
yep.
Holland was on top, and then the English came and they won by. That's it.
Yeah. It is. There's been a number of races where it has literally been about a second or so, which has been the difference between like the first and second place. And they've been neck and neck almost up to finish. It's like I was watching the what was it last night? The ladies freestyle 100-meter swimming, and literally all the way through it, the US lady was leading it, and then literally last couple of meters,
The
the
Swedish girl
Swedish lads
won.
just took,
Yeah,
yeah, massive, brilliant.
I know
Yeah,
she came out of nowhere.
yeah. Right. Speaking of doing things out of nowhere, we're going to do set number 3 now, but we're going to do it somewhere. We're going to do it right here. Okay, so back down to the ground as we go for skull crushers. Okay, onto our backs. Weights over our heads, elbows pointing to the ceiling. Think about timing. So fast on the way up, slow on the way down. Allow that stretch to happen. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Standing up. We're going to go into alternating dumbbell curls again. Timing wise on this one, it's always slightly interesting because we want to keep, they're both moving at the same time, but at the same time, slightly faster on the way up, squeeze at the top, and then slightly slower on the way down. So the fact that you're going to have to squeeze at the top should give that a little bit of compensation time. So they both move at the same speed. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And from there, into our bent over position as we're going to bent over rows. Again, faster on the way up, slow on the way down. Allow yourself to stretch your back out as well. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. From there, sitting down, let's go into our concentration curls. And nice and slow on the way down, a little bit faster on the way up. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Switch arms. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Moving into our tricep overhead extensions, our elbows pinned to the side. Get nice and fast on the way up, explosive when you squeeze your triceps, and slow on the way down. Feel really stretch. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. Pop the weights down, have a break, grab a drink. What's happening today for you?
Oh, a lot.
Yeah?
Yeah, 11 o'clock. I have an appointment with an actor. He was a famous actor 25, 30 years ago.
Yeah?
Here in Holland. And then he lost it complete because he get addicted to drugs and alcohol and the money.
Yeah.
And lost everything. Lost his house, doing everything. And he come to see me at a event. I spoke there. He filmed me all the time.
Yeah.
He was really standing filming me for 20 minutes. He watched it many, many, many times. And then he gave me a ring on LinkedIn. He gave me a shout out. And he said, "You saved my life. The words you said, you really saved my life. I did so many drug hacks. I did so many, but listening to you, I want to see you. I want to introduce you to my managers, to my former managers, to my. It has to be a movie. Let's make a movie." He said. He was complete in love with my 20 minutes talk.
Oh, fantastic. That's lovely here.
Yeah, and
Nice to know.
he's doing better. He is now out of rehab and he found himself a house again. He's got a girlfriend and he's doing better. So
Brilliant.
So let's see. But I always have to calm this down because I've got an anxiety disorder. So stay with my 2 feet on the ground, and that's it.
Yeah, just see what happens next. Yeah, appreciate
Yeah,
that.
because so many people say, "Oh, this is amazing, this is amazing," but there's no follow-up. Never.
Yeah. Right. Speaking of follow-up, though, we've got set number 4 to do.
Oh, yes.
Our last and final set of this morning.
We always love number 4.
Absolutely. Again, this is where we can push it to failure. So if you want to increase the weights, do so. Failure is 100% an option. Failure is exactly where we get to the point where things start to adapt. So getting ourselves into position, elbows pointing to the ceiling, bring the whole thing together. So really feel your triceps squeeze and the power as you drive your arms into the air as fast as you can and slowly bring them down behind your head. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, Okay. Standing up as we move into our alternating dumbbell curls. So pinning the elbows to the side of the body, keeping both arms moving, really concentrating on that feeling in your biceps, firing as much of those muscle fibers as we can. I'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And from there, into our bent over position, bent over rows. Again, reconnecting with our backs, with our lats. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. And from there, we're going to go sit down as we go into concentration curls. Again, use that full range of motion that we've got here to really extend those biceps on the way down, feel them stretch, and then really squeeze them on the way up. And we'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, switch arms. We'll go into the same thing again. 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, final exercise of this session into overhead triceps extensions. Elbows pinned to the side of the body. Refocusing now on our triceps. Really squeeze them to drive your arms into the air and feel them stretch as you go down. We'll start these in 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, put the weight down. Grab yourself a drink. And that's the end of another upper body session for today. As always, have an absolutely super day ahead. It is Yorkshire Day, so try and do something a bit Yorkshire, maybe.
Here and home.
I'll be on the radio sometime after 10, talking about the good old Yorkshire accent and how it's interesting for people to listen to.
I always watch a country house, Escape to the Country.
Yeah, yeah.
And when you see Yorkshire, you can really see the dialect and the way they talk, and it's really fun. It's really fun.
Yeah, it causes enough confusion as well as anything else, I think. But it's nice. I think once you kind of get past the initial bit. Right. Have an absolutely super day.
You too,
And we'll catch up with you tomorrow for Lower Body Friday.
That's it.
All right. Take
Bye-bye.
care. Bye bye for now.